What would cause a 12-year-old boy to put a rope around his neck in his own home and end his life? This question, this distressing question, was turned over and over again in the minds of parents and students just a few weeks after the school year had begun. Now, the cause that was pointed to primarily was bullying. But it could have been any number of behaviors, environments, the exposures, incidents that would expose somebody to the kind of reality where there is distress, isolation, discouragement, depression, ultimately hopelessness. In that bleak world, it might be better to not be alive. Yet there is something in the human soul that is working, that is passionately going after, longing for something more. A hope hunger that tomorrow will be better than today, that there really can be life in this life, and that there's meaning to it all. There's something true about this for the person who is a true Christian. For the true Christian, this hope hunger has been deeply satisfied. Deeply, deeply satisfied. There will be a good tomorrow. There is hope for a better day. There is meaning to it all and beyond. The Christian scripture says that Christians have a new life and a living hope. For this believer, hope is rising. Hope which is a confidence in an eventual positive outcome. Though we do not see it today, we may see it tomorrow, but we will truly see it at the end of all of our tomorrows. How does this hope rise? How is it nurtured? I want to say that it happens through praying. Through praying. For the Christian, praying is an exercise that settles everything in the heart. It is a practice that resets the soul into its proper place. God is God, and I am not God. Humility embraced. It is Jesus who has lived the best life, who's in charge of my life, and will show me how to live the best way the rest of my life. This is what the Christian believes. In prayer, the believer recounts what she has come to know to be true about God, the world, and life itself. Through praying, the mind and the soul align. There is an affirmation of allegiance and the ways in which we can live better by knowing God. You see, the prayerless Christian is no Christian at all. The prayerless Christian is no Christian at all, and will soon be a hopeless Christian, which is the ultimate oxymoron. Hopeless Christian. There is no such thing. You see, for the true Christian, it's up and to the right. Up, up, hope is rising. How does this hope rise? How is it seen? You see, hope is seen. It's seen through serving. It's simple, really. It's the Christian scriptures that teach the golden rule. People used to know this. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Love your neighbor as yourself. Do good to all people. They teach these things because Jesus Christ himself embodied and lived out this life. It's written of him that he did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life. In the stories of Jesus' life, everywhere he goes, hope is rising. Hope is rising. Hope is visible, and it's based in action. Serving tied to giving, connected to sacrifice and simple service. Lets the hope level rise. Hopeless neighbors, hopeless students, hopeless families need to see hopeful people, full to actually overflowing. Where are the hopeless? The true Christian, led by Jesus Christ himself, finds himself, like Jesus, among the hopeless, serving. Now, a funny thing happens through faithful presence and simple service. Hopeless people ask, why? What reason could you possibly have for taking your priceless time, your wisdom, your smile, your stuff, and be here when you could be over there with the hopeful? Why do you bring us meals? Why do you come read to me? Why are you here on a Saturday helping repair tables? Why are you running the soccer clinic? Why do you care at all for me? Well, the Christian scriptures teach the Christians that they are ready to share the reason for the hope that they have, saying it actually out loud with words. It would be something like this. This life was meant to be truly lived, and this life isn't all there is. Jesus has given me hope and answers that really satisfy my mind and my heart. There are groups of hopeful people who are meeting consistently together. And in those places, hope keeps rising. And there's a place for you. And as that person listens to it, in their mind, they take the rope from around their neck and decide to live.